Last time we visited the Kansas Jayhawks, we were at Arrowhead Stadium, but now at the newly renovated David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium. Sorry, your stream froze. But we have our first snow game of the year in the 2KU. As a number 22 Kansas Jayhawks, I don't know why it's always Kansas that makes the stream. That takes the stream quality, but they take on the Texas Tech Red Raiders, who are number 14 in the country, in a battle of the Big 12. I'm Antoine Joy 101 here with Danny V for Week 11 action in the 2KU.
And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return.
It's coming down. Texas Tech wearing all white for the occasion. And in come the Jayhawks, who have bounced in and out of the top 25 this year. Now that we are deep into November, we're running out of excuses. It's do or die in conference races, especially in such a wide open conference like the Big 12.
This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about.
We are on 36.
Looking to pass. It's Daniels.
He's going to be sacked.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a
And
huge
Kansas
sack
these
on
past few
third.
years, they've really been better than ever.
And the Jayhawks will punt it away on fourth down.
They've gone from carpet,
Their punt team tonight.
the traditional easy win, you know, your historical Vanderbilt or Northwestern type schools. They've gone from that now to being a true, genuine contender in the Big 12.
And listen, he's one of the best.
And
quarterbacks
speaking
in the
of,
country, but he better play with the clock in his
a school
head.
that was in the very same boat was Texas Tech,
There were a lot of quarterbacks
who
around
for a
the
long
SEC
time was the
that
weakest
probably
link
felt
in the
this way
Big
back when
12's
they played the
South
Georgia
Division.
Bulldogs and David
But I've been
Pollock.
playing with fire the past few years as there's a rocket for the first down.
Here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
On a handoff. Not a lot of rushing game for either of these schools. It's the passing attack that's the main focus, as they're already on the border of the red zone of these Kansas Jayhawks. It's going to be hard to tell.
Coming from the 27-yard line, you can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to
Gonna throw it, has a man open, inside the red zone, and into the powder for the first down.
Catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal.
Stuffed.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
Gonna run it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Game goes up. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the
And you
first
see
down.
Raider Red trying to rile up this Kansas squad, or this Kansas
They get the first
crowd. There's a flag on the play. Running the kicker, I believe. Roughing the kicker. It's going to be assessed on the... Whoa! Where'd he go?
He vanished to the snow.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Kickoff from
Going goal for
midfield. And that one will just be taken in the end zone for a touchback. Kansas coming back on the field.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Nothing.
He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't.
The run game hasn't been there so far for Kansas or Texas Tech, even though the one touchdown is rushing, but the quarterback will find room to work.
And he'll be brought down. The Jayhawks come to the line on third.
It's going to be 3rd and 1.
The drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Pushes himself in. First down.
But the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center.
And that one goes nowhere.
Making it easy for his quarterback. Just tuck the football, belly it, get low, drive your legs.
Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes.
There's your big runs.
Down at the 46, but he
It's been not a lot going, but then Texas Tech scored that touchdown.
the Jayhawks have this
And I think
rolling.
the ground game is finally going for these teams. And that's going to need to be something you rely on in such harsh conditions.
With the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here.
On 3rd down,
Didn't have
drop.
much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. This will be the
And
second
both
time
drives for
they've
Kansas
kicked
so far have
away.
stalled.
All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field.
Gonna throw it.
To the wideout. Complete to
And here's the
the
first down.
Out to the 36-yard line after
Got that
gaining
tortilla.
10 on that one. They'll snap it from
Get
the
those
36
tortillas out for Texas Tech. It's been a big year.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Morton.
Drop.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and
Is that a train horn? Is that the 1930s work whistle?
from the gun.
They're on 3rd and 9.
Fires to the wideout.
Overthrows his man. Incomplete.
Completion on 3rd
And that's what the
down.
doctor ordered for Kansas is a stall.
Raiders will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They'll get down and put a
KU
stop
gets back out on the field.
Mark it at the 32. Kansas gets the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's November.
Offense is ready to go to work.
Keep an eye out for more snow games. That option's not going to go well.
And they just didn't
Gonna lose yardage.
on that defense.
I don't know why you tried pitching it there
Lose yardage on that one.
when there wasn't really anywhere to go.
To the air on 2nd down.
As a slant route's caught.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a
Tight end gets 3 yards within the first.
The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
They've struggled on 3rd down. They try the toss. Can he get to the edge?
And boy, is
No, he'll be just short.
maybe just a couple of inches.
And that's 3 drives, 3 punts for the Jayhawks so far.
Makes his way onto the field. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
Stepping out on the field now.
The offense on the field to start this drive. Got it behind the line. It's Douglas. And he was fortunate not to lose.
That's one of those screenplays that doesn't really work as well.
Back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go
Some things never change. This game loves their halfback slip screens.
Douglas. And he won't quite get there, but boy,
Gonna be ruled short on 3rd and inches.
inches to go for the first, and a
Did they just try to sneak up the gut?
And the
On 3rd and inches. They will. And that pushless tush gets the first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back
on the handoff. Oh, look out. He's got all sorts of room to work. The cut. He's still going. Down to the 20. And that's the biggest play on offense we've seen all day.
Big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips
on the pitch.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a gain of 1.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run behind the big guys on the right.
And that's nothing, if even that. 3rd and 11 here.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long.
Try in the air. He'll throw it over the middle of the field. That's your first down to the 5. The ball is loose. Kansas recovers, and they'll get it down to their 2-yard line.
Too cold for them.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch and he had a little
Rock
bit of a
chalk.
run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out.
And the Jayhawks have the ball back. Jayhawks more like Ballhawks.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time.
We've never had a safety in the 2KU. Is this where it happens?
The gift to the back. Plows through the defense.
No.
Not there.
Much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
We're going to try an option play. That's not going anywhere.
Right there to stop.
They'll get 4 momentum. They'll roll them down to 2.
Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long.
3rd and 10. They're trying to pitch play, and he got it. It's a safety. The first authentic safety in 2KU history.
On the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Unprompted. And Tech will get the ball back after that.
They'll have to kick it away. And some room to work.
I was waiting for the next possession, but since we have a chance, Danny, what is the Big 12 looking like right now?
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, not a lot of games have been given the scores just yet. But currently, going into this weekend, that inside the Big 12, currently the number 1 team is Iowa State. 7-1 overall, 5-0 in conference. Second place is Oklahoma, 7-2, 5-1 in conference.
He's going to air this one deep. We'll hold off on the standings here for a second. Did he catch that?
Wow.
All the way to the 4.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback
And Raider Red approves.
on critical down and distances.
Let's take a look at that one again.
There was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big time playmaker outside picks up.
Show me the replay on that.
Yeah. If after this play, they're going to score.
They're on 1st and goal. They hand it off again, and he's going to get touchdown number 2. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was Pater.
Let's take a look at that replay on that catch. I want to see that again. "54-yard bomb." Let's take a closer look. He has all day to throw. There's the grab. I need to see that in greater detail. Did he catch it off the shoulder pad? What a grab. It bounced off his face mask and into his hands. It's got to be highlight of the year. And the referee runs right in front of it. Get your screenshots while you can. That's a helmet catch.
Beautiful catch.
And with the PAT, Tech's going to take a 16-point lead. And what? We're over here now, I guess. That kick is up. And it's good. Despite the snow and the weird angle. It's 16-0 Tech.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back home. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the
Back to the standings.
You know about blessings in disguise, but that fumble might have been a curse in disguise for KU. Back to the standings.
Yeah, in third place, we have Texas at 5-1, who is technically tied with Oklahoma, but Oklahoma does have the tiebreaker by beating the Longhorns in Dallas.
Bet head-to-head.
In fourth place, we got Texas Tech, 4-1 overall in conference. Next up, it's SMU in 4-2 in conference.
On play action. Did he grab that? No. And that's going to be another stalled drive for the Jayhawks.
Next up, it's Texas A&M, 3-2 in conference. Then we got Nebraska sitting at 3-3, and they're just ahead of BYU's at 3-3 because Nebraska beat BYU early in the season.
Also coming up, I should mention, in the next few weeks, by the end of the month, we'll have FCS, or we'll start having our other divisional playoffs I have to take into consideration. Look at D3, D2, and the FCS as the weeks progress.
Next up, it is Kansas sitting at 2-3. They are just barely ahead of Missouri at 2-3. And then there's Kansas sitting at 2-3 as well. So those three teams that all hate each other, all sitting right next to each other.
At the end of one, we're starting, and rather the beginning of two, it's 16-0 Texas Tech. Still can't be brought down, and finally, that's 163 yards through the air today for Texas Tech's QB. Maybe an early Heisman candidate? We're getting to that part of the season. He's going to be sacked.
He's having his highlight reel here.
Even if all the points have come through the rushing game, it's been a big day through the air as well to get chunks down the field. Gonna air it. Hasn't been wide open, but he dropped it on collision, and they're gonna punt it in KU territory. Probably don't trust your field goal kicking leg in these conditions, as that one goes out 26-yard line. It's gonna be first and 10 for Kansas, hoping for their big offensive play. They've had, what is it, 5 drives, and the most they've mustered is giving the other team 2 points.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yep. TCU is up next, sitting at 2-4 in conference. Then next up is Oklahoma State at a disappointing 1-4 in conference. They're tied with Colorado and Baylor, all at 1-4 in conference. And last place, it's Houston 0-5. Sad. As of Presley, no Big 12 teams are out of bowl eligibility just yet.
Quarterback that when he does, and he's playing at a high level,
It's going to be one of those conferences that those last few weeks, we're going to see a lot of teams cannibalizing each other, a lot of teams upsetting others. November is a month of chaos for the Big 12, as much as that first week of December is. That run game is not there for KU.
Still a lot of reason to be excited about being a Kansas Jayhawk fan.
I would agree, even if this season isn't panning out much like last year, but they've been trending upward the past few years. There's no reason to think that this team has hit a brick wall just yet. There's your first down. But this is a team who, getting to this position where they're even in competition for the Big 12, is a big step. Though now, eventually you got to start wondering, when are they going to get over the hump and actually play in the Big 12 title game? Could a comeback win here against Tech be that moment for Kansas? Or is this rather Texas Tech's time to shine as they run it up the gut? Powers up to the 25-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10. Forgive me for getting the yardage wrong. It's really hard to see in this condition. Of course, we did choose this weather. We've had snow games as early as like the first week of October IRL, but
Thank you, Wyoming.
thanks, Wyoming. One of the best photos of this year came of just the field in that Wyoming UNLV game, IRL, back in October. Gorgeous scenery in Wyoming.
The give is to Williams. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well.
They keep trying the handoffs. It's not going. 3rd and 8.
All on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
The pressure's coming. He's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be sacked.
There, and down he goes at the 18.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving
Look at
anything.
that
They're leading this game by
front
a
7
lot.
for Texas
Little
Tech.
late in the second quarter.
That has been the
This
key
could change unless
to
this
stuffing the
offense gets
Jayhawks
better.
all day. They're going to try the field goal unit.
And the whole
I don't know if I trust them in these conditions. We'll see. This one's for 37 rather, and it's good.
right in the middle of the uprights there.
Jayhawks are now on the board.
Up the lead to 13.
Man, so many more
16-3 the score now.
be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it.
Every little bit helps in a game like this.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
As here he comes. Whoa! Almost slipped through everybody there.
Job bobbing and weaving and firing.
We had a kickoff return back in week 1, Oklahoma and Georgia.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Morton. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there.
That was the CPU's favorite play, the slip screen. It didn't work.
Going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
It only works when you actually throw it to the guy you're aiming at. As here we are for 2nd and 10.
To pass.
Caught.
And that's
No.
gonna be incomplete.
Dropped.
Drop.
Contact on the play, but no flag.
And 1930's work whistle
And now let's see if the offense
on 3rd down.
itself out after the second down miss.
They've had explosive plays before. They need another one here, and they got it.
Downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line. From the
On
gun,
1st and 10.
quarterback has it.
Sheds a tackler. Still on his feet.
Got the first down and
All the way to the 40-yard line. Into KU territory once again. Texas Tech
but he's still
is a well-oiled machine.
to the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Virgil. Now
There's your
it's
gain of 8.
that
Texas
way,
Tech,
but leaves it a little
one of
short
those
on 1st
teams
down.
that if you get them going, if everything's working on all cylinders, there's very few things that can stop them. Your handoff. And Tech is still a one-loss team. Their loss came to Oklahoma State. OKSU has had their season derailed by injury. And even then, just derailed by higher expectations than where they are right now. As for Tech, things have never been higher. The expectations, at least, with how well they've been doing so far. I want to look at their upcoming schedules after this game. Texas Tech has 3 more games on their schedule. They're in a unique position because they've already had their 3 byes earlier on in the year. Their last games are probably against the easiest competition they have: Missouri, Houston, and Colorado. They do play the Buffs on the road. That might be where they get their second loss, but I think they beat both Missouri and Houston at home. And if this score holds, I think that'll leave them 11-1. Kansas, meanwhile, their last 3 games, I would say, are a lot tougher. His quarterback's going to keep it himself and slide inside the 5-yard line. After this matchup, Kansas also has 3 more games. They have 13 games on the schedule. One of only 2 teams to have that. His quarterback keeps it himself. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I did. 4 teams.
4 teams have. Because you have this game, which, if this score holds, would be Kansas's 3rd loss of the year, I believe.
Kansas is at
23.
So this will be their 4th loss.
It'll be the 4th loss of the year. 23-3 the score. It's do or die for Kansas here, because those last 3 games are no slouch either. Oklahoma State on the road, Kansas State at home, and then on the road against Missouri.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work.
It's going to be difficult. Here's a play-action play. Tries to stay on his feet, but he can't. It'll be a gain of 8 with 3 to go in the half. We're going to look at the rest of the top of the conference. Texas is off this week. Their last games are Colorado, at Iowa State, and home against Texas A&M on Friday night. Black Friday matchup there. Iowa State, they play Baylor in Waco coming up, and they have a home. Then they home games against 2 of the best teams in the conference, Nebraska and Texas. And then they head to Manhattan to take on K-State. Here's 3rd and 1 for Kansas. QB sneak, and they got it. There's your tight end, and there's your first down. Finally, this Kansas offense is moving with some sort of efficiency. And there's your 2-minute warning after there's a gain of nothing. As they're rolling around in the snow, I don't imagine that's very pleasant. But Iowa State, I think, might be dropping out of the race here with such difficult games coming up. They do play both Nebraska and Texas at home. That will be a boon to them, but I don't think they win both of those. Texas Tech, though, I think they hold here today. And I think they're going to win the rest of their games on the schedule. Big play for Kansas to the 21-yard line, the doorstep of the red zone.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw.
And we're bringing the question about Oklahoma and Texas.
Oklahoma is another thing to mention. They play Colorado this week. They have TCU, and then they have to head to Stillwater to play Oklahoma State, a team that Oklahoma has historically struggled against in recent years.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking for a man. It's
They'll let the
Daniels.
clock run in the first half here. Gonna throw it. Not even a leap, just a standing throw. He'll make the catch down at the 2-yard line. What an arm. No step back, no momentum there, nothing. Just rockets. What was that, like a 15-yard pass? As they hand it off. Timeout, Kansas. Stopped just short. They might try just sneaking it in. But they're going to go from shotgun.
If two teams are currently in the bubble at
The handoff. Touchdown! Rock Chuck. Jayhawk.
You got two schools who are currently in the bubble, the Big 12 race, sitting at the 2-loss range. Got SMU and Texas A&M sitting right there.
Texas A&M, they play Texas. That's going to be an interesting matchup. SMU has BYU and Oklahoma State, two other fringe Big 12 contenders. Well, Kansas is now in this game with 48 seconds to go. It's 23-10. Gonna run a bit of practice here. Tries to find an open pocket. Can't. Timeout, Red Raiders. Texas Tech is a very fun nickname to say. Red Raiders. Did he get the first down? No. They'll hand it off. There's your first down. Timeout Tech. Red Raider brings it around town. Or Raider Red, rather.
They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. After the run,
On 1st and 10. They're going to go backwards. The rule forward momentum, it's 2nd and 1. Or 2nd and 9, rather. 23-10, timeout, Red Raiders. It's their final of the half. Gonna air it. Dropped. With 18 seconds, Kansas has 2 timeouts. There you go. First down. There's that hurry up that we've been waiting to see in the actual end of the game for a lot of teams. They'll just throw to the sideline. That'll let the clock run, and that will be the end of the first half. At the end of 2 quarters, the number 14 Red Raiders lead 23-10 in Lawrence. Let's talk about that new stadium Kansas just had renovated.
Very nice. A good
Look at this. The Claw.
The Claw.
It's really strange to have Kansas football stadium look evil, I guess is the word. Just like those arched light poles. It looks super intimidating. As it's going to be Texas Tech that starts us here in the second half. And Texas is a one-loss team, if I'm right.
Yes.
Red Raiders have 1 loss as well. Texas's 1 loss was to Oklahoma. Oklahoma's a 2-loss team, but that's gonna be difficult because that 1 loss, or that 1 loss Texas has, is to the Sooners.
Getting first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big
This conference is going to hinge on that Texas at Iowa State game.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
He's got a lot of room on the corner.
They've got it to the
First down.
49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Red Raiders are on the move. Gives it on the option.
Oh, look at that.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway
All
there,
sorts of time and space. Second and 5 here.
From the gun to give, looking for room. He's brought down, but
And there's another first down.
first down.
Rather slow, methodical drive here.
Moving on the ground, now back to work.
Don't need a lot here since you have a 13-point lead in this one.
Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Look out. All sorts of room. Slides for first down. The 27-yard line, and they're in field goal range again.
Give to the running back.
I don't know how comfortable I would be kicking a field goal from over 30 in these conditions. But Kansas made one.
It's 2nd and 6. It'll be a draw. They make the stop, but you can't give
For many alumni of Kansas, they're living in the evil Kansas era
This is
of
the
them liking football.
This is the evil Kansas era.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
And that's going to be a tackle for a loss, and they're going to try a field goal from out here.
A play by this defensive front.
This one's from 37.
Didn't make
Got it.
It's good.
It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the
26 to 10.
how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team
Make it a 16-point lead again
put it away.
for Texas Tech.
From inside his own 10, let's see.
He gets lit up on the return down to the 17-yard line.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas
And since it was last 2K stream where we announced Nichols and McNeese for joining the WAC, do you got any other news to
and a good job in
give out?
coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I do have the polls coming up.
Hurry up.
I love this defense's
We'll find out about the next round of polls for the Missouri Valley and SoCon later today.
receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Join the Antoine Joey 101 Discord server to hear more about that.
First down.
And also check out all the scores from this week
Little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and
in
here
the
they go again.
2KU.
First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Might as well give it to him again.
Boom.
And this
Brought
one
down.
will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the
On
tailback.
second down and 9.
Good job running tough and
Left side run. Gain of about 6.
8-yard line. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
On third and 4.
Fires to the tight
Someone
end.
tries picking it off.
They knock him
But
down.
that's going to be a first down.
Not enough.
Kansas.
Cross the line and pick up the first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to
And
the
KU has been dangerously good in this one. That's a fumble. Tech's going to recover. And he very nearly had a lane all the way.
After the takeaway and a big play for this defense.
I think both defenses are expecting to have a lot of
And
fun
that's
in
the
these
snow
positions,
playing
right,
into
guys? It is
things.
Snowing. They know it's going to be really hard for these players to hold on to the football. So
Let's take a look at that again.
tackles, but they're
You
also
see them
trying
try
to
the
scoop and
backwards
score in
pass,
this one because at
and
any given
that's a
time,
backwards
somebody can
pass, so
ball on the ground.
therefore, that's fair game.
Texas Tech has it back and the Red Raider offense on its
Normally that'd be an incompletion, but he didn't get his
They kicked a field
body
goal
around all the
last
way.
drive, Jesse. They
Therefore,
got the lead.
Tech's
Don't
got the
make
ball
a
now
mistake.
at the
They'll maintain
35.
their aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now. Just taking
Sideline,
a look at
it's
that
caught.
shift he's got in front of him.
There's an
Finding
injury
out
on the
where
field.
my playmakers. Who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David?
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
just
another
keep
news
moving
outside
ball
the
down the field,
2KU,
just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to
the
panic. We're moving the
2KU's
football.
AAF
Hey, we
announced
got
their new teams last week.
They'll leave it with him. And he
Those
was
who don't know,
fortunate
AAF,
to
a
lose yardage on that
spring and
play.
summer league
Get you back
that
to
does
the line
their
of scrimmage.
games
Things look
out
good
of
with the field position a few
out of
weeks
streams
ago,
on
but
the
now
Discord
it's
server.
3rd and 6. Caught near the sticks. It's Virgil. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. These two guys just on
You
the
are
same
the Red
wavelength,
Raider.
they make
Raider
clutch
Ed.
connections all the time.
And
I've
that's
proven
practice,
this
man. That's all
clicking
summer,
offense so
that's all
far.
spring, just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He'll pull it on the read.
Brought down.
Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback read goes nowhere. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Nothing.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into
And the run defense getting stuffed here
They've got to come
in the
up with
red
a
zone.
play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield.
They'll try the passing game to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the punishment has been extended.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
And leave it to Texas Tech in the all-white uniforms
And
to
the
dominate
extra point is good.
on this all-white field.
If we have an injury on that last play,
Oh, that's a hammy.
to check him out.
Ouch.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none. to
Here's
be
1st
found
and
as
10
they
now
settle
for
the
Texas
three.
Tech.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll give it to the back.
Stuffed.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. A negative play to open.
Gotta think about what's coming up
Let's see what
next
they've got on
week.
2nd and 14.
The Big East has a big week next week.
Pulls it,
2 of its biggest matchups coming up.
and the defense had that
Temple
well
and
just a short
West
gain.
Virginia face off for the fate of the Big East North. Meanwhile, Louisville can clinch that Saturday with the win over UCF.
Can't move the chains. Snagged in the middle, it's Henderson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of
So we have 2 clinching scenarios right there.
Jayhawks decided
Clinching
to
for the
run
north and
play.
clinching for the south.
That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night.
Boom.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on
Gonna
1st
throw it.
down. Got it in the middle. It's
Slant
Hurts.
route. Gets a big chunk of yardage. 108 yards through the air for that receiver.
Down to the 42.
And this has been a big day.
Trying to set up the screen. No
Loss of
siree, not
4
this
on the
time.
play.
The defense was there and ready for that one. They'll run play action.
Gonna do a double pump fake.
Grab behind the line. It's Virgil.
And that's gonna be another loss of 4.
To make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd and 18 from midfield.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs.
Does he have a Heisman moment in him? No. Dropped.
Bring up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field.
That punt is away. Caught.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move up.
Boom. Hits a brick
And they'll
wall.
get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Is a packet of frozen tortillas.
This offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Runs through the tackle.
The things that happen in the Wendy's freezer. 2nd and 6.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Play action.
Got it in the
Caught.
box. Henderson.
But there's a flag on the play. That might be holding.
Flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Eligible receiver.
Ineligible receiver. You never see that play.
And the
Or you never see that penalty. He's second and 11 now.
The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive.
3rd and 10 here.
Multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
It's getting desperate for Kansas.
He's got an open man.
God.
They'll get it to the 48.
They got the first down.
It's a first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. They're trying to seal
Looking on
the
1st and 10.
Stopped in
Nothing.
the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got room to work.
Backward screen pass.
Making his presence felt and making the
This
stop
time caught.
after a short gain.
That's caught. Gets back to the line. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Back to pass, it's Daniels.
Try a screen pass again. He's got blockers this time. The cut. The second cut.
Just what
All the way to the 32.
they've got a first at the 32. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space.
Take a look at that.
Chunk yardage
Look at the
play right
blocks
by the
there.
defense.
Gets a block. Does a cut. Gets a block. Does a second cut.
And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field.
And that's why we've got linemen on the field. Minute left to go in the 3rd.
On 1st down.
Gonna air it.
Tight end finds a soft
Second
Just short. And there's another injury for Kansas.
short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
There's some snow on it.
The Jayhawks come to the line. This
We can't rub
situation
mud since
might
we're on
see a
turf.
shot play.
Rub some chalk on it.
Rock some chalk.
From the gun, they'll give it
Ooh,
a
look out.
And he got his chalked rocked.
immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That chalk was rocked.
And the Jayhawks lining up, just needing a few tough inches. of
Pushless
first down.
tush. The ball's on the ground. Texas Tech has got it.
Texas Tech recovered.
The other way. He goes down after the short return. but
Another disastrous drive by Kansas.
ball back.
Their second turnover of the day.
Big time play by this defense. You know when it's snowing, not only is it wet, it's freezing. Your hands are cold. You can barely feel
This one might be reviewed. I want to see if he actually hit the ground
Whip that thing out. A lot of times you can force
before the
some of
ball
those
came
turnovers.
out.
Great job by the defense.
or no.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on 1st down.
Looking on play action. Has a man
In
open.
the middle, it's Douglas. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an
There's another
explosive
first
play
down.
on 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself.
Quarterback keeper. He's got blockers and he slides for the first down.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
As that clock will run down, it'll be the end of the 3rd. Texas Tech, 33-10, putting on a clinic in Lawrence.
The game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first
Hopefully
down.
we won't get copyrighted.
He'll do it himself.
Nothing.
Stop behind.
10 minutes.
He'll lose a yard.
Separate Texas Tech from their biggest win of the year.
Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Morton. Misses
That's nobody.
It's incomplete. Now facing a third
It's been a while since we heard that work whistle on 3rd and 12 here.
from the gun. Wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle.
Stop.
Caught, but it's going to be way short. It's going to be 4th and 8 as they'll send the punt unit on the field, and I can barely see him.
Hunt is on its way.
Great camouflage there. That's going to bounce
And that
to the
is
2-yard line. What a punt.
video. Out of bounds
Will we see another?
on the goal line. To the ground with the back.
No,
Not
but he's
quite.
Really
Good
good surge that time by the offense.
Had a lane.
You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Caught over the middle. It's Pickett. Really
The
good job.
24-yard line. Another first down. Kansas methodical in this final quarter. They played well in the second.
Back on the keeper. Makes the
Can they
stop and
repeat
back
that luck in the fourth? They've got a 23-point gap to come back from.
A long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to
Throw
the
it.
left.
Has a man open.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
nearly in midfield.
You better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do. And they're gonna
Catching it
trust him.
over the
He's gonna have to
umpire. Check that
continue to
out.
deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10.
Got his man quickly.
Rocked at midfield.
But they had knocked him down so quickly. Running backs on either.
From the eye of the Jayhawk, it's 2nd and 5.
Gets the back moving.
Trying the screenplay. It's caught. Still on his feet. Finally ruled down at third.
Pick up at all.
Down for 49. Nothing to gain there.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd.
Looking on 3rd and 5. The ball's on the turf again.
Another fumble.
A lineman picks it up.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot.
And there are
put
boos
the
raining
ball
on the field.
ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
All respect to that lineman. Tried his best to save that play. They're going to go for it. You kind of got to this late in the game.
Empty on this drive in the 4th quarter.
4th and 10.
4th down. He'll try
Everything on the line here. Swatted off the helmet and incomplete.
over on downs.
Now the question is, how does Tech respond?
Nice move to keep running. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Red Raiders can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to
On
go.
2nd and 2.
Handoff from the gun.
They might be relying on their ground game here
Move the sticks for a first down. He moved the
through the
chains
end of the
on
game.
ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well.
Stuffed.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
They're going to play action.
That's reeled in.
It's a run back to grab it. It's 3rd and 6
Just a few on that completion.
from the 30-yard line.
Ball from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to throw. It's Morton.
He's going to air it
He's got his man
Caught
and makes the grab.
and hit immediately
Just
into the red
across
zone.
the 20 with a first down at the 19. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Run up the gut all the way.
4-yard line after that
We already saw
terrific run.
this guy go down with an injury
Man down
earlier.
on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Red Raiders are threatening on 1st and goal.
1st and goal here.
Takes
From
a
the
snap,
4.
just to throw.
Gonna try and run it himself.
First
He'll
team.
throw it. Heisman
Touchdown.
moment. Touchdown. What a play. How did he not go down?
4 points.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out. And the offense
Unreal.
just continues to pour it on. This is what you
On his
call
feet.
having a great
In the
day.
snow.
Putting it all
Touchdown.
together. Offense, defense.
That's the kind of play that sends you to New York.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45
It's going to be
yards.
40 to 10
Tough unit on
with
the
5:47 to go.
defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Fires to the big fella.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Now it's 2nd and 4.
With a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Using the back as a receiver.
On a screen, look out.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down.
Looking on 1st and 10. Caught.
The short hands, it's Pickett. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air.
Gonna be pressured. Ball's on the turf. It's Tech again, falling on it.
Falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, football in the snow oftentimes is more fun for fans.
This is their Simmons trying to get some BCS attention.
It's hard to hold on to the football like that guy.
Lubbock, Texas, the Red Raiders. Make sure you remember the name.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything.
Handoff will lose a yard, but at this point it's just about killing clock. Remember the name Cal Dirks, quarterback at Texas Tech. He has had a ball game for the ages. And why don't you capitalize on top of that with another big play?
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Quarterback's going to keep it himself and slide.
Protect the merchandise, gets down without taking a hit. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick
Cal
up
Dirks.
without scoring.
Make sure I remember the
Back to
name.
pass on 2nd
Throwing
down.
it, caught
Quickly complete.
First
to
down.
the 3-yard line.
End zone. He could almost take
351 yards and 4 touchdowns in the snow.
moving quickly down the field.
As they'll hand it off.
And
How about the running back also having a big day? Another touchdown, Texas Tech.
Down, Red Raiders.
And honestly, it's been about
And the crowd goes mild.
Game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down
Much
the
like the
field,
weather.
lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has.
That's why I love these uniforms from Texas Tech. The white with the gray to the silver. Beautiful.
They're owning that in the snow today.
The extra point will
I think it's
tack
up
it
and
for
good. It's
this
47-10.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5.
These are the kind of performances you don't forget.
That broken field as he stopped at the
Our Heisman finalists are coming soon.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a
On
touchdown.
play action.
Yeah, and so this defense
Screenplay is
they're
caught.
excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Completes it along the sideline.
That's a
but
catch.
For no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back. It's
On
down.
3rd and 6.
He's got his man across the
It's
middle.
first
That's the
down.
first.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42.
One weird player that was just going straight to the
Maybe
back.
this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Zings it complete. to
Look out.
There he goes.
Here's your tight end making another gain.
And they find their way to the 36.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays
It's been
together.
tough going
That's why
for
they're trailing in
Kansas
this
today.
football game, so maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Right now they're just hoping to see if they have a spark still in
Jayhawkss will
this.
Snap it on 1st and 10.
Yeah, as I mentioned, we have some more FBS polls coming up with the SoCon and Missouri Valley today. Anyone still undecided after that will be part of those final polls to end the year. This is a wide open man. And a first down, the 11-yard line.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things.
Definitely.
That we've got to iron
Don't
out
quit.
offensively, and we've seen that today.
No matter what the
But
score.
I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
It's first down from the 11. Use the play
On
fake.
play action, a screenplay.
He's got the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That'll be the 2-minute warning.
And this game might have been decided already, but we have more flashes to see.
Back to throw, it's Daniels. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Motion from the back.
Caught.
And they stop him just short of the
He's
stick.
short.
Bring up
They'll
an
try
inside
just this
first
chip
down.
shot field goal to make it 47-13.
They'll trot out
At least close the gap a little bit. Kicks on the way. And good.
It is good.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with the field goal. Maybe just tweaked a little bit of their way with their fingernail.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And
Well, they
they're
gave
going
the
to
score a
need
shave.
defense to get a
47-13.
stop in this fourth quarter and getting the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team.
1 minute 30 to go.
Stay in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
How explosive do you play this?
I'm just assuming this game is won. May as well just keep running it up the gut. Don't use our timeouts. And then we just go inside and have some hot chocolate or something. So a job well done. It's Texas Tech. Good option.
Double pass.
And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
3rd and 8. Watch that top of the screen. Might have something funny cooked up here.
Throw for it. With the catch, it's Douglas.
They'll just let the clock run out. And that's a big game and a big day for Texas Tech.
Short of the marker.
As the Big 12 championship comes closer and closer, Tech not only won their biggest challenge, but dominated. 355 yards through the air and 4 touchdowns for Cal Dirks.
There's that Heisman moment.
That'll do it. We'll be back on Tuesday for the 2KU Weekly Podcast. Don't forget to stay tuned to the Antoine Joy 101 Discord server for scores coming up today, or rather tonight. Stay tuned for the games on Saturday. We'll reveal what they are on Tuesday, if we have multiple or just one. But that'll do it for us here tonight. Thank you all so much for watching, and for my co-host Danny V, so long from the 2KU.